real quick, bro. Um, haven't been dropping videos on here in a minute. That's because I've been actually working on my ebook and also getting some things together for the year 2025. All right. So a lot of things are happening, bro. A lot of things are happening within the matrix. A lot of things are happening within the spiritual realm. A lot of things are happening within my life. You feel me? But for the most part, I want to say this, dog. It's very, first of all, I did make an announcement earlier this morning about going live. It's going to be later on today. Right now, this is the warm up, okay? Um, but there's a lot. Again, there's a lot that's going on within the matrix. All right, a whole lot. You got the whole thing. Of course, you got the whole thing with Diddy, and then you also have the whole thing with now Jay Z. You have the whole. A lot of people are being exposed, um, and we're just kind of like at this moment in time where uh, heading into 2025. You know, this is gonna be a lot of different changes. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, dog. Starting in 2025, bro. Um, I'll continue to drop videos on here. That's cool, whatnot. But I want to shift the focus to essentially really understanding what's happening within the matrix and understanding why a lot of people are going through what they're going through. Spiritually overall, not just with Seymour attention. Now I know like the first comment that I seen, hey yo bro, do you sleep better on Seymour attention? Like I know you guys are obsessed with talking about semen retention, but it's more than semen retention. You got to understand that it's a lot that's going on within the Matrix. Have you guys ever heard of this book called Silent Weapons for Silent Wars? Let me know. If y'all don't know anything about Silent Weapons for Silent Wars, you can look that up online right now. You can look it up on YouTube right now. And essentially, what's happening is there's a silent war that's going on. You remember all the times I be saying like, "Yo, you guys need to watch out for unseen entities. I need to watch out for just different things in the matrix that we don't see in the physical realm." Um, the thing about it is that what's going on in the unseen realms is way more. Uh, I'd say it's way more important, and it affects you way more than just like any like weapon, any missile, or any type of when they talk about the New World Order, they talk about, oh, like we're gonna have military, uh, you know people come to us like door by door, and they're gonna try to force us to take this chip. They're gonna try to force us to put this chip within our brain or within our arms, within our wrist. They're already doing it overseas. Okay, so I just got to report to you guys, like I live in the Western Hemisphere of the world. We live in the United States of America, and I got to let you guys know, bro, we are way behind. We are way behind. And when you talk about spiritual warfare literally is happening from moment to moment. It's happening right now. Like when you say, uh, when they say like, for example, what Elon Musk is trying to do right now, he's essentially setting up this thing where you can actually transfer your consciousness from one body to another body. Essentially, Elon Musk is trying to alleviate death. There's been crazy theories that are going out right now that are saying that the Antichrist is here. They're saying that um, the future as we know it it's not going to be how we think it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? You talk about technology, you talk about AI. Okay, so moving forward in 2025, I'm just going to let you guys know again, it's very important to practice semen retention. Very, very important. But um, you also need to start opening your mind to the unseen realms. opening your mind and understanding that what's going on, it's not going to be like plastered over everybody's TV set. The spiritual warfare is happening right now. It's happening right in our very homes. It's happening right in social media. The spiritual warfare is it's crazy, bro. And I'm not making this live or I'm not making this video to try to scare anybody. We just have to raise our awareness to what's happening. Okay, so the first level, of course, we know here on this channel for the past like 3 or 4 years, I'm talking about let's practice semen retention. You feel me? And it's still important. It's still important. You feel me? But I notice a lot of people who watch my videos usually when they ask about semen retention, they ask about, well, can the benefits make me faster? Can it make me smarter? Can it make me get all the females? Even at one point in time, I was, I was bombarded with so much stuff when it comes to female attraction and so many women noticing my energy. That's cool, but that's elementary, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's elementary. You feel me? Because what's happening now, my channel is being shadow banned. My videos are being shadow banned. I don't know how somebody hacked my account and they deleted my Patreon account. I started a new Patreon. The link is gonna be in the description. And also, I started my website. The link is gonna be in the description. I'm understanding that I'm under attack. And I've been under attack. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I do got to say what's good to everybody in the chat. First of all, you know what I'm saying? We got a few people in here, a few likes. I would see, I would even, I would tell you guys to like this live. You feel me? Go ahead and do that for me, please. I appreciate that. I'm not getting paid from this, but understand, bro, it's all about raising our awareness to what's going on within the matrix, raising our awareness to what's going on just overall in general, what's happening, bro. So pretty much a couple of things are happening in 2025. I'm going to be dropping my ebook, okay? It's going to be very, very interesting. A lot of times, YouTubers, a lot of times, spiritual gurus, they always talk about the good things. They always talk about, practicing celibacy and eating healthy and doing all this stuff. You feel me? It's very important to better yourself in life. But let's be honest, bro. If you are going against a weapon that you can't see, a weapon that you can't smell, a weapon that you can't touch, if you're going against the enemy that you can't even see, how are you going to be able to actually raise your vibrations? Because I'm not going to lie, I've raised my vibrations and I've gotten knocked down. I've raised my vibrations. I got to a better level in life. And what ended up happening, either a relapse, either being frustrated with life, somebody, the job, either you lose a job, lose a girlfriend. It's always something within the matrix that happens that makes people kind of react emotionally. Now, what if I told you this, bro? What if I told you that everything that you thought you knew about yourself was only like a percentage? And what if I also told you that the powers that be and everybody within the, in the higher ups, they actually know more about yourself than you know about yourself? What if I told you that all of your actions for today was predicted? What if I told you that everything that you were going to do today, whether it's, go to work, go to school, whatever. What if I told you everything that you're doing today was already predicted? The powers that be already know what you're going to do. What if I told you that when it comes to surveillance, AI is at a new level? AI can actually predict what everybody's going to do. The AI can actually predict what you're going to do for the rest of the week. What if I told you that, like, you felt like you had control over your life when really you don't have control? The reason why a lot of people don't have control over their life is simple. you are still getting fed by the matrix. You are still participating in the things of the matrix, and you can only react a certain way. You get what I'm saying? You're only going to react a certain way. You feel me? When you talk about the stock exchange, when you talk about sports gambling, when you talk about just gambling in general, all of these things are based off of human habits, bro. It's based off of human habits. And what have I been saying what have I been saying for the past 2, 3 years? Everything is nothing but patterns and cycles. You got to peep the patterns, you got to peep the cycles. If you don't peep your own patterns, your own cycles, you can get caught up in your own patterns and your own cycles, and you can be easily predictable. You can be easily controlled. Every time you raise your vibration to a certain level, the enemy knows how to knock you down and start you all the way over. See, the reason why that's even possible is because a lot of people don't even know that this is a spiritual warfare. I was talking to one of my homegirls the other day, and she said something happened to her phone. She said, something happened, like her screen, her phone screen cracked, right? And I told her, I was like, what's the word? Not to project or not try to put my reality on her, but I said like, yo, usually when technology goes crazy, usually like when my phone is cracked and it's 11:11 right now, so I'm saying some real stuff. Well, 11:11 over here. Usually when something happens to one of your devices, that's something or some I would say that's the spirit within the spiritual realm that's trying to get your attention. You feel me? And she was like, nah, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing spiritual. You feel me? It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of like, I just need to get my phone because that's how I make my money. And I've been there before, bro. You know how many times like my phone, you feel me? I done cracked my phone, I done broke my phone or whatnot. And usually when that happens, that's because it's God Himself trying to tell me, yo, pay, like pay attention to your own inner world. Pay attention to your own life force energy. Because right now, there is a succubus, an incubus, or whatever you want to call that demon, that's either feeding off your energy and you don't even know it through your cell phone, bro. So when you talk about AI, bro, AI is more than just a smartphone. Okay? AI essentially can do what technology can do, but just 50,000 times faster. So, with that being said, we got to understand, bro, there's a lot that's happening. So, how do we, what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to David. Shout out to Walamala, if that's how you pronounce your name. Shout out to Spiritual Key. Shout out to everybody in the building, bro. But check this out, bro. So, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because the only way we can alleviate this or actually slow this thing down from actually destroying humanity is that we actually come together. If we actually look at the resources, bro? There's so many hidden books from 5, 10 years ago that are now available on a lot of public platforms. One of the books that really caught my attention that I mentioned in a live earlier was called "Silent Weapons for Silent Wars." Now, I'm gonna do a whole breakdown on because there's like an audiobook out there right now on YouTube, but they only have a section of it. They have like about an hour of it. And within that whole hour, bro, you'll be surprised, bro. Like it's just I always knew that people can be controlled, and I always knew like there were bots and zombies and stuff that existed. But understanding that book, understanding what it talks about, you'd be surprised at how much control the powers that be actually have and how much control you think you have. You really don't have that much control over your life, down to what you watch on TV, down to what you eat, down to the air that you breathe, down to the water that you drink. Do you control? Do you I like think about this? Do you control your TV stations? Can you? Yes, you have remote controls, but you don't tell the powers that be like, hey, I like this is the show that I want to watch. Unless okay, even if you have on demand, for example, you know what I'm saying. So essentially, bro, We have to raise our awareness. We have to not be so comfortable. Now, I still want you guys to enjoy life. I want to enjoy life. You feel me? Like right after this live, I'm probably gonna go to the park and I'm gonna enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my workout in. And by the way, working out is a very underrated spiritual practice, bro. Very, very underrated. I might have to say that for a different live, but for right now, it's all about we have to raise our awareness to what's going on. We have to be informed and we have to come together as a collective. The real reason why the matrix exists is because there's a lot of people that's let's be honest. There's a lot of people who are greedy. There's a lot of people who are selfish. There's a lot of people that don't want to change their lifestyle. There's a lot of people who are like content with what they're doing. Little do you know, um, you know, little do you know as far as like the what's going on, like food shortages and just different things that are happening. You got random what's the name of the guy, the Luigi dude that's often people in the healthcare center. You talk about the healthcare center. That is the biggest drug cartel in the world. There's a lot of things that are happening, bro. And Mario's brother, there you go. You feel me? And he was wilding when he got caught. When he got caught, he was like, "Oh, he tried to say something to the police or what?" Bro, it's a whole lot of things going on. Do you know that there are clones that exist? They have technology to clone your ass. And these are the type of things that I don't really like to talk about too much because they're either gonna shadow ban me, they're gonna try to silence me, they're gonna try to like you feel me, but like legitimately, bro, the powers that be have so much technology. You talk about technology plus AI. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to make this like a conspiracy theory type of thing, but to just keep it real, there's a lot that's going on, bro. This been happening for years, man. It's been happening for years, bro. Think about this. Y'all ever went to the doctor's office, even as a kid or as an adult? You ever went to the doctor's office and they take your blood and they be like, okay, we gotta test your blood to make sure you don't have this and that going on, right? Do you ever wonder where they actually, because they don't give you your blood back. Like if you give blood or if you say, hey, I want to check this and check that, what happens is they take your blood, or they take your even if it's plasma, if you want to donate plasma, they take your plasma. Do you think they just put it in a refrigerator and just have it sit there and then maybe just throw it away? No, bro, they go through your blood, they go through your plasma. Oh, it gets deeper. You talk about trash, for example. When you throw away your garbage, right? What happens when you throw away your garbage? You throw it in the trash can. When you throw it in the trash can, you put it in the trash can outside for waste management to take your trash out, right? You don't care about that. You don't care about it. It's like whatever, it's trash. Waste management, they then take that trash, they take it to the dump, and you think they just throw it away, and then you think they just throw grass and stuff on top of that. No, they go through your garbage. They literally go through everything. You talk about everything that. See, the thing is, bro, the Matrix can't live, the Matrix can't breathe without you. The Matrix can't move. We can't move forward without you. You know why they need a lot of people to vote? They need a lot of people to vote. So when basically, basically, when you vote, essentially, it gives them a pass to say, well, you chose the world leader. You're the one that chose this person in command. So their hands can be clean. You feel me? So a lot of the stuff what I'm talking about, bro, is like it's not new information. I'm just letting you guys know in 2025 it's gonna be a movie. Okay, it's gonna be a movie, no doubt. Uh, Someone said, Do you think Gucci Man is cloned, bruh? Like I'm not even gonna talk about celebrities, bro. It's past celebrities, bro. It's regular people can be cloned. You know, like there's a whole. I've been hearing murmurs of this, but there's a whole society of individuals who live underground, bruh. Who live underground, bruh. There might be a carbon copy of yourself right now, bro. Like real talk. They know everything about you, bro. They know how to. Of course, they clone animals. So what you think? You know they can't clone people too. That's why, like when it comes to celebrities, you look at LeBron James. How long he's been playing? He's been playing. He's been playing for 20 plus years. How's his game still at a high level? LeBron was made in a lab. I don't care what nobody say. And put it like this, bro. This live is for entertainment purposes only, and the only reason why I say that is because I want y'all to do y'all research. I need y'all to do y'all research. I'm not here to teach you guys anything. I'm just simply here to, you know, help raise the awareness to what is going on within the world. But someone asked GCA, shout out to GCA, what's with the hat? I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The thing about this, bro, and when it comes to just like overall within the Matrix, dog, a lot of people only worry about the messenger. They worry about, okay, I got the legendary leather jacket on, or I got the hat on, or whatnot. You feel me? This hat is spiritual. This hat means a whole lot to me, bro. It has a lot of sentiments to me. Trust and believe. But so with that being said, I do want to ask y'all a question. How do you think in the future? How do you think it's gonna be in like 5 years? Because I'm gonna let you know now, a lot of things are going to start speeding up, bro. A lot of things are gonna start speeding up. We're gonna be living in a time where we can, you know, how we send text messages and stuff. Like we'll be able to send actual physical things through cellular devices and stuff. Like all that's already been in the making, bro. I've had so many dreams, lucid dreams of seeing the future. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So, in 2025, we are going to be, let me see. In 2025, there's going to be a lot that's happening. A lot is going to be exposed. But what I plan to do, I'm going to be dropping more content on my website. If you guys don't know about the website now, check it out, moodystar.com. If you want to chop it up, if you want to get like a personal consultation, just let me know. You can check the phone number on my website. It's moodystar.com. Moody Star, STARR with two R's. Uh, Someone said roles are gonna swap and people will get what they deserve. Um, there's gonna be a lot that's going on, bro, and I'm actually excited for the future because just as there is a lot of negativity that's happening, there's also a lot of positivity that's happening. There's a lot of people that's waking up to the fact that, like, hold on, wait, let me take back control of my life. If you go and sit outside in the sun for about 15 to 20 minutes and put your feet in the grass, you know that you are, number one, you're healing yourself, and number two, you are actually getting life force energy directly from the source. If you guys don't tap into Mother Nature now, you're gonna miss it, bro. You're gonna miss it all out, bro. You're gonna miss because they plan to launch something uh the second half of 2025. There's gonna be an app where you can actually order the sun, which is crazy. But there's gonna be an app where you can actually order the sun. So wherever you're at nighttime, you're gonna be able to go in. You can look this up, bro. I'm not making this up. Like I'm not making this up, bro. I just don't understand how like people are like acting like, oh, okay, you know, we're just living in 3D land and stuff. Like, no, all this stuff is real. Technology, and you talk about technology, you talk about AI, you talk about extraterrestrial beings that have been here for years. In the future, they're gonna have this thing where you can literally order the sun on your phone, and then like there will be sunlight. I don't know how they're gonna be able to do that. I know something about with mirrors and stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. Y'all can look this shit up. Um, Someone said, like said, can you talk about being lonely, isolated on SR journey, going strong 110 days, 100 days plus. Um, Again, bro, we are moving past, and no offense to anybody. The retention journey is great, but we have to expand beyond just the retention journey. You feel isolated because you're not expanding, you're not going out, you're not experiencing life. You feel me? You can't be afraid to live life. You know what I'm saying? The only way to live life is to get out of your comfort zone. I was just in a brother's live yesterday and they were talking about, getting out of your comfort zone, um, going out, experiencing life. We can't be scared to experience life. We can't. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Let me see. Someone said, bro, you want to be able to receive physical items from your phone, like text messages, you are tripping. All right. Hey, listen, bro. Don't believe me. Like I said, this is all for entertainment purposes. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. It's okay. But look, my thing is this, bro. Do your research on future technology. There's things that are happening right now that you think, oh, it's not possible to do. Okay. You say come back to this live in 5 years. I promise you, come back to this live in about 5 to 10 years, bro. And you're gonna be like, damn, bro, Moody was talking about some crazy stuff. Da, da, da. There's so much stuff that's gonna be happening. My question to you, Justin Unstoppable, what country do you live in? That's what I want to know. What country do you live in? Because if you live in America, nigga, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We are behind. You go to places like China. Someone said like when you go to places like China, you go to places like because mind you, this is what's happening. Like you can check the Twitter feeds, you can check certain places on TikTok. I don't even really like TikTok, but between Twitter and TikTok, you're gonna see there's a lot of stuff that's like there's countries that are like 5, 10, 20 years ahead of Americans, bro. We're looking at the latest iPhones and thinking like, oh man, this is great technology. Da, 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 da. Bro, we're like 20 years behind. They have a and my thing is put all that to the side. Put all that to the side because when Elon Musk comes out with this new technology to transfer your consciousness from one body to the next body, that's when that shit's really gonna get spooky. That's when it's gonna get spooky. You're gonna have they're gonna have technology where you can actually there you where you can actually put a chip within your brain and you can actually heal the body through this chip. But I think that's a setup, bro, because at any given time, when they want to offer you, they can offer you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Someone said I could see maybe 3D projections like Star Wars or something, but not physical, like something to hold unless you have 3D printer. And that's my point. You literally, Justin, Unstoppable, you literally just made my point. They're already starting out with 3D printers, bro. You can print out switches for guns right now. So what are you talking about? You just proved my point. Thank you for proving my point. I'm not even on here to argue or discuss. My whole point is let's stay tapped into the natural life force energy that we have and let's get as much Mother Nature as possible before they make all this shit artificial. Because at one point in time, weren't we talking? Where didn't Chinese say like they had launched their own sun at one point in time? Before you know it, bro, we can't even tell. Like, well, damn, I sun gaze all the time. What if I'm sun gazing and I'm looking at an artificial sun? You gotta ask those questions, bro. You gotta ask those questions. 10 years ago, if I would have told you that we are able to print out 3D, have like print out like 3D things that we can actually use. Y'all wouldn't believe me. Someone said China's building sand islands from time to time. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. But again, before it gets before it gets to the point of like no return, because I ain't gonna lie, there's a generation right now that's being born, and the first thing they see when they come out as a baby is people on their phone. Oh my god, you look so cute. Oh my god. It's the first thing that they see is the phones. So we are literally going to be living in an age where there's going to be a generation of kids that know nothing but technology at all. Someone says, "Where do you see the SR community in the future as far as for people like-minded to you?" Or number one, I don't got no followers, bro. I got mirrors. I don't like to say that I have followers because I just don't. When I see people who subscribe to my channel or whatnot, I look at them as mirrors. I look at them as me literally in a different body. Like I'm talking to myself right now. If we being real, I'm actually talking to myself. But as far as like the SR community or whatnot, who knows, bro? Because again, even with technology, bro, it's gonna be a there's gonna be a group of it's gonna be a generation of kids, and I hate to say this, but it's gonna be a generation of kids that are going to be so artificial that you probably don't even have to worry about being on retention because now everything is becoming so I would like to say what's the word, because it's becoming so quote unquote futuristic or whatnot. You got what's happening, bro. See, I'm glad that you guys are asking this question, these types of questions, because they don't want no more souls on the face of this planet. They don't really want people to be procreating. When you talk about different movements, when you talk about saying like, "Oh, I identify as a rock," or "I identify as this," or "I identify as a ladder," or they don't want no more souls to incarnate back into this realm of reality. They trying to stop all that natural shit, bro. They trying to stop. 10 years from now, you're gonna be like, "Damn, bro. Back in my day, we just used to have the iPad and the cell phone, and we could still go outside." Shit gonna be so different 10 years from now. That's what I'm saying. Lock in now with your life force energy. Know who you are from within. Someone said growing up off an iPhone is insane. Look at Christian Rock when she was born, when she had her baby. That's a terrible example, but what I'm saying is cell phones was in the baby face. Like nothing's sacred no more. You get what I'm saying? It's people are having anxiety or they're dealing with isolation problems because a lot of people are programmed to what they see on social media. Dang, she bad as hell, but she got about like 50,000, 60,000 followers. She ain't gonna give a damn about your one like. See what you gotta do, bro. And I know for a fact this is possible because like I know not everywhere in the world is like we're just living on computers. You have some societies, like I'm just keeping it real. You have some societies that are out there that don't do nothing to do with the internet, have nothing to do with the internet. Some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life don't have an Instagram account. That's what you call real beauty. When you see them in person, when you can go out to different places, you go out to the beach and you say you want to work out, you want to go out to the park and you want to work out, you want to meditate, you want to go out to Mother Nature, you want to like do some yoga and shit like that, you're going to see some of the most beautiful women. Some of the most beautiful women that you'll see on the planet, you won't see on Instagram. I'm sorry to tell you. You won't see them on Facebook. You won't see them, you feel me? And if you do see them on Instagram or Facebook, they're probably, you know, just projecting the high vibrational type of look or saying like, they do Reiki, sessions and things of that nature. But like real beautiful women, they're not going to expose themselves on the internet. because they know what type of attention that shit brings, bro. There's a lot of people in their lower nature. If you live on the internet, you're naturally gonna be in your lower nature because you're bombarded with so much ads, so much um, things telling you to be in your lower nature, and it's playing on people's psyche. Y'all look up the book, and I hope I'm saying this right. Silent weapons, silent weapons for silent wars. Silent weapons for silent wars. I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep mentioning that, bro, because this is what's happening. When I get off of this live, when you start watching whatever show you're watching, when you're just walking in the matrix in silence, just watch how we're actually under attack. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. You know what I'm saying? Someone said the audiobook isn't on YouTube. It's not on YouTube for a reason. They do it says Quiet Wars in my Amazon. They have what I'm gonna do is at the end of this live, I'm gonna leave the link in the description of they don't have the full book on YouTube, but they do have like an hour worth of it. Let me see. I listened to this thing thoroughly, like 2 to 3. I listened to this. If you wanna listen to an audiobook like that, bro, like make sure you're doing something. Make sure you're painting or washing the car or doing something. Tell you, bro, it's gonna hit different once you hear just like once you hear the plot of like just how everything is, bro, and how like society is set up. Silent weapons for quiet wars, bro. And I'm gonna leave this audio. Silent weapons for quiet. So this was like from 10 years ago, right? It's on YouTube right now. 10 years ago. It's about an hour long, and it talks about some crazy stuff, bro. Transportation, communication, public utilities, energy, water, and garbage collection, etc. By shock testing, it is found that there is a direct relationship between the availability of money flowing in an economy and the real psychological outlook and response of masses of people dependent upon that availability. So it's mind blowing, bro. It's a dirty game that they play. It is a dirty, dirty game. It's called Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. And it's if you just listen to 1 hour of this was posted 10 years ago, bro. 10 years ago. I don't know when this book actually came out, but you just be surprised. I said copy, put the link in the chat. Hold on, let me see. I don't know how to actually do that, bro. Let me see something. Or I can go in my own. Can I just go on my own live? I thought I was able to do that. Oh, okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna thought I was able to do that. Shut up. I like how I shut myself up. But nah, but for real though, bro, I'm finna copy and paste it right now. Yeah, I could go listen to that on your own time. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, like y'all would be surprised. Someone said, "What are you under attack by? Give us a little summary." Listen to the audiobook, man. Listen to the audiobook. Being attacked. So again, you have to get it out of your mind that something's actually like coming to hit you. It's not about getting punched in the face. It's not about, it's not about missiles hitting you or anything like that. If they can control what you eat, if they can control the economy, if they can control the household, not a lot of people grew up with their dads, right? It's crazy to say that, but that's an attack right there on the family, on the household. Number one, like if your dad is not, and it's crazy, but that's the truth. You feel me? But nobody don't want to have these types of conversations. You know what I'm saying? So attack doesn't necessarily have to be meaning like, oh, like they're gonna take this away from you or take that away from you. Yes, of course, there's all types of ways where the powers that be can attack us, but it's more so about the control. The means is knowledge, okay, and the ultimate goal is control. They want people to continue to be lab rats. They What they put in food, for example, right? That's a direct attack on on your biology. Whatever they're pumping in these chickens, all these hormones, the hormones have nanotechnology. And again, this is for entertainment purposes, bro. Y'all do your own research, okay? Y'all do your own research. But there's something called nanotechnology. They put in your food, people eat these foods, and then it sometimes it won't even affect you the day that you eat the food. You might go through emotional ups and downs 2, 3, 4 days later. Trust and believe, bro. Someone said, "Look at look at kids cereals." Yeah, no, kids cereals, bro, is crazy, bro. Dog, there's so many ingredients in food right now that's legal in America, but it's banned overseas. It's banned in the UK. It's banned in Asia. Asia don't mess with a lot of the ingredients that we use, bro. And that's all I'm saying. This is why. So when I be saying we need to fast, another reason, another reason why we need to fast is because even let's say for example we're still eating messed up foods, bro. Let's say you can't control, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm addicted to this chicken because you know they be pumping, they damn near be pumping drugs. They be damn near be pumping all types of stuff into food that make you addicted. They put stuff in the food to trick your taste buds to make you say, man, I can't, I need more of this. Y'all ever had a bag of chips where like it was a meme? It was a bag of chips. It was the point of view of the bag of chips. There was a camera in the bag of chips, and there was this one dude. He was like, "Take out just one, eat it, close it up." And he just kept on coming back and then getting more and getting more. You know what I'm saying, bro? There's a lot of stuff that they put in food, a lot of stuff they put in the air on a biological level that's gonna affect us. But see, the importance of fasting. Let's say even if you're eating unhealthy or not, give your body time to digest whatever it is. Because once you give your body time and space to get rid of the toxins, that's how you can realign yourself naturally. When you can realign your body naturally, bro, that gives you time to get back to your original state instead of experiencing brain fog. But like when you're constantly, if you're eating 3 meals a day, bro, that's an attack on the human body. Now, mind you, for years you've been programmed to think like you got to eat 3 times a day. You gotta. So of course, like when you try to, cut back on some meals, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard to say, man, I don't know if I I don't know if I can do this or not do this or whatnot. Man, this is so tough to kick. It's because for years and years and years, you've been programming yourself to say, like, this is what it is. So now that you are trying to get away from this program and you are starting to take back control, it's going to be difficult at first. It's damn near like kicking a drug for real. They said, do I believe in CERN? CERN, bro. I've heard about CERN for quite some time now. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the machine that can control weather or whatnot, or affect the weather and stuff like that. When it comes to CERN, I'd have to do my research on that. But for the most part, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, just if I was to ask myself, ask my intuition, like what I think about CERN, what I think about like all the stuff that's happening. I'm like, bro, they can definitely. They've been doing this shit for years. They can manipulate weather. They manipulated weather so much, and I probably might lose a couple people with what I'm about to say. But you know, at one point in time, the winter wasn't always what we're experiencing now. Yes, yes, there is part there is time, like when you talk about seasons and stuff like that. Yes, we do experience different seasons, but that cold shit, that extra brick cold shit that y'all be experiencing in New York right now, I don't know how many people is in New York or how many people is experiencing snow and stuff right now. That's not natural, bro. It's not natural. It's when you look at like the rest of the world, when you look at places like Brazil, it don't snow in Brazil. It don't snow in other like places like Jamaica, of course, because it's beneath the equator. Now, I'm not trying to say that I know everything about the world and stuff like that, because shit, I'm just now finding out that the satellites that we use, I don't even know what they're up there for, because apparently with electricity and stuff, like I'm hearing that they're like in order to like send information, they're using giant cords at the bottom of the ocean right now, bro. They don't even use the satellites, bro. The internet and all that has a lot to do with the cords that are deep in underwater. I'm just learning this year, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Someone said we are basically programs. It's just if we are aware, we can choose what program into ourselves. Just unstoppable. You have a valid point right there, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That's exactly what it is, man. And it get crazier. It get crazier, bro. It get crazier. It get crazier. Like, and I won't even say that we're basically just programs, but we are like the original computer. We are the original AI. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the powers that be have put out certain stuff for us to say, hey, man, this is good for you or whatnot. And yes, we become our own worst enemies, or we become the people who program ourselves because we choose it. We choose to say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But what's happening is a lot of us are choosing to go the more artificial route instead of the more natural route. Mara says NYC here. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Man, I don't even understand how y'all be dealing with the cold like that, to be totally honest, bro. It's crazy. But all I'm saying is, bro, and I'm not trying to make this a conspiracy thing. And usually, again, I talk more so about just like simple stuff: eating healthy, practicing retention, focusing on yourself. These are things that we definitely should stay. That we should definitely live by. You know, I just don't want people to be. I don't want people to be all into the spiritual journey and everything like that, and like you're not really elevating yourself, or you're really not educating yourself, because you just think like, okay, this is what's happening in this particular paradigm. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm doing good, everything's positive, I'm gonna be okay, I'm just gonna eat my chicken one time a week, but I'm still gonna fast. Da, 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 da. I mean, you have to live your life regardless, but don't be surprised when shit gets spooky in the future, bro. When they start asking for certain stuff with different technologies and all that, don't be surprised. Don't say I ain't tell you or I ain't warn you. Man, there's people saying that like there's extraterrestrials that are going to expose themselves later on in the upcoming years. Now I don't know too much about no extraterrestrials. I heard there's something to do with the Anunnaki, the Greys, all types of stuff. See, that's beyond what 5D. If y'all want to go hear more about stuff like that, you can just go to Beyond 5D. They have a whole YouTube channel talking about stuff like that. Shit gets crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. It's gonna be funny because, put it like this, I'm a part of a generation that existed right before technology really took off in the 90s. You feel me? I was born in the 90s. I lived for about 8 to 10 years without cell phones, without computers, and without all that extra stuff. Like we used to live life here in the Matrix, like in real life. There's so many things that I'm seeing that the previous generation is so programmed to, and they'll never let go. I'm like, dang, bro, they never gonna let that mentality go. They're never gonna let it go. They're gonna like ride out till, what I'm saying, it's their time to go. Just like the generation before me, we have people in my generation now. There's certain things that we're never gonna let go. Our mentality, we're just never gonna let it go, bro. Same thing for the generation after me. Kids that are being raised by computers essentially. They're gonna have new mindsets and they're gonna have new, you feel me? And they're not gonna let that go. So it's crazy how, I'm seeing from generation to generation how the world is changing, and it's changing rapidly, changing pretty fast. Someone said 90s was the last generation to grow up without technology. Yep, that's true. But at the end of the day, bro, I just don't want us to lose ourselves within all this hoopla that's happening, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Be true to who you are. Um, I don't care what I don't care what generation you're from, whether you're from the generation in the '60s, the '70s, the '80s, the '90s, the 2000s, the 2010s. I don't care what generation you're. Bro, be true to who you are. Tap into that energy that's unlimited, and that comes directly from source, that comes directly from God. You feel me? Tap into that. Don't lose that. Don't lose your identity and what's going on. There's a lot of people, a lot of things out here that's gonna try to tell you like, hey, you can. I'm telling you, bro, 10, 20 years from now, bro, it's gonna be motherfuckers saying, like, you know what, I'm tired of this body. I wanna move out. Oh, this body is ailing me, or something's broken here or whatnot. They're gonna have technology that will be able to transfer your consciousness to another body. Um, when you talk about, especially in this day and age, bro, someone said SR is completely worth it. It's definitely, bro, it definitely is completely worth it. Just don't limit your vision to just semen retention. You feel me? I remember when I first started talking about retention and how powerful it can be and how powerful it can change a man's life, because it can change your life. It changed my life. You feel me? But I also had a lot of people, I wouldn't even say like there was naysayers, but they kind of remind me of, I don't know if he's still in here, but they kind of remind me of Unstoppable, who was in here, who was kind of challenging me with some questions and stuff, which I appreciate. We got to challenge each other, bro. I really appreciate it. But a lot of people back then, they were telling me like, bro, semen retention is cool, but like, nigga, what about working out? What about, uh, you know, being aware of what's going on within the matrix? What about fasting? What about, what I'm saying? So throughout the years, yes, my channel blew up over me talking about retention, but I'm also realizing like it's more to retention than just, what I'm saying, holding your seed. Like you got to do a lot of just awareness. It's exercising the awareness, exercising when you are in the presence of an angelic being versus being in the presence of a person who might be demonic, but that's just an angel who fell from grace. Essentially, we're all angels who fell from grace. Some of us are angels, and some of us used to be gods, but that's a different conversation for a different platform. I'm not about to have it on here, okay? Because a lot of people, with me talking about this subject, there's a lot of spiritual people, there's a lot of religious people, and they're gonna say, whatever, you feel me? So I'm not about to have that conversation, but I want to let you guys know. Um, I Number one, I appreciate all the thoughts, all the comments in today's live and whatnot. Uh, but it's all about like just like what Khalid said, bro. Hella inner work, bro. Inner work. Work on your inner world. That's the only thing that's gonna matter. Even when you could be in a whole full blown relationship, when you go to sleep at night, It's just you and your body. It's just you and your dreams. You can't dream with somebody. You might be sleeping right next to your girl, but not even your girl can save you from your dreams, bro. If you do have dreams, you know what I'm saying. Some people say like they don't have dreams and stuff. You feel me? But but yeah, bro. Let's prepare. 2025. It's gonna be a beautiful year. It's gonna be a lot of revealing stuff that's happening. Just don't get too caught up with any alien sightings. Don't get caught up with any. See, the biggest red flag to me is when a celebrity is accused of raping kids, and once we get to that point, bro, I look at that as a big red flag. Because what the hell are you guys hiding? What the hell do you guys want uh not want us to pay attention to? When I open up my phone and every 2 seconds, if I go on my YouTube feed, if I see something about Jay-Z, if I see something about Drake, if I even see something about Kendrick, I still be wondering in the back of my mind, like, what the hell do you guys not want us to know about? You know what I'm saying? Um, Someone said, "What's your craziest experience on SR, and what was the biggest benefits SR has boosted?" Um, if you guys know, if you've been following my channel for a while, the craziest experience I ever had on SR was when I first started it, and I relapsed. And when I relapsed, I actually got this chick pregnant, and that shit was just crazy. And I'm not gonna go into details with that, but yeah, it was that was the craziest experience, because I didn't know how fast it would change my life and how more magnetic I became, especially if you're hanging around a female from time to time. Especially if she's into you, she's going to react to your life force energy. And you have to be strong enough to control yourself. And me, in the beginning of stages of me practicing retention, I wasn't ready for all that. I relapsed, and from there, that's when I actually started my longest streak of all time, which is like 100 plus, 129 days. Um, the biggest benefits, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't want to focus too much on the benefits and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, a lot of guys, they'll retention strictly for the benefits, and that is female, mainly female attraction, also the confidence, also like you're resilient, you can bounce back from anything really really fast. um those are the main benefits, but for me, it's more so, my main benefit is more so just learning about myself, learning about my habits, learning about my patterns, realizing my habits and my patterns. That's the biggest thing, because I realized I had a lot of bad habits. Let's be real. Retention is cool and all, but then when you start to realize, like, damn, bro, like, shit, I used to relapse, like, I had a lot of bad habits. You feel me? It exposes yourself. You feel me? You expose yourself when you practice that, when you are on a retention journey. And Justin said, not trying to challenge you, bro, just trying to hear more of your perspective. Um, and now again, it's all good, bro. Usually, when people question me like that, or like, because I'm not gonna lie, I felt like it was a challenge, but I also appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to say like, you're going against me when now you wanna shit, you wanna know what's up, you wanna know what's good. So I just appreciate y'all just keeping me on point. You feel me? Um, GTA says you enjoy the knowledge and the growth, mainly the knowledge, the growth, the experience, and yeah, bro. Even in my dark days, even in the times where it's like, because I don't know, like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of YouTubers not gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've practiced retention. I've failed. I've relapsed. I've I've seen patterns that I have where I'm just like, okay, this is not good. Like, this is not, this is completely toxic. Like, yes, the lifestyle can be addicting sometimes when it comes to, you know, getting female attraction and the whole text messaging thing and the whole whatever. But for the most part, for me, it was more so me kind of realizing where I need to continue to improve. Because just because like you put your you raise your frequency to a certain vibration, that doesn't mean you're perfect. It don't mean you're perfect at all. And at first, I used to be big headed. I used to be like, "Damn, bro, shit, I did 60 days, bro. I'm good, man. I could go into a club and I'll be good." And no, I've failed miserably, and I had to get back up and try it again. Get back up and try it again. Get back up and try it again, until I actually say, you know what, this particular bad habit, it's it's finally alleviated out of my life, and I feel good about it. But now I gotta move to the next challenge. And that's the thing about human beings, bro. We're never gonna be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? We're never gonna be satisfied. There's always like a new challenge. You experiencing having $1 million. Now you want to be in a room with people who have $10 million. I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy the knowledge. I enjoy the growth. Um, you know, it's something that like it's something that like every single day I'm always gonna learn something new every single day. You feel me? Regardless of the fact, and I'm gonna learn from like my peers as well, bro. You feel me? I want to say a special shout out to everybody in the building, man. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? This channel has been shadow banned. They demonetized the channel. So this is why, you know what I'm saying, I leave the link in the description. You feel me? Check out the website. You feel me? MoodyStarr.com. Um, 2025 is gonna be lit, bro. And I'm gonna have my own personal ebook on the way. I want to say January 1st, 2025. It should be available, but I don't want to quote that right now. But for the most part, bro, yeah, man, just stay locked in. Stay educated. Stay locked in. Keep asking these questions, bro. Ask tough questions. Ask yourself these questions too, bro. Excuse me. What was the craziest thing that ever happened to you on SR? What's the main benefits that you experienced? You feel me? What are some conspiracy theories that you feel are probably far fetched but actually affect you in real time? Because again, a lot of conspiracy theories that should just be it be too way out there sometimes, bro. Like that whole thing about like waters above as above so below, and also living in a what you call that, living under a bubble essentially, the firmament. Excuse me. I don't know how true that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true it is like when it comes to the planets and stuff like that. When you talk about those type of conspiracies, it's good to know about, but in my opinion, I would say focus on the conspiracies that could possibly affect our everyday life. You feel me? Like what they put in the foods, how often we eat, because once they control the foods, once they control your finances, they can predict your every move, bro. Just remember that. Go back to the book, Silent Weapons for Silent Wars, and at least check out that link that I shared in the chat. But but other than that, bro, if anything, I'm gonna holler at y'all a little bit later. Chop it up with you guys some more. I appreciate all the love, all the support. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Again, this is just a warm up for 2025, bro. But we have to continue the spiritual journey, regardless of what's happening. Regardless of what's happening, bro. So with that being said, check out the website moodystar.com. Uh, I'm gonna have more videos that will be posted directly to the website, and there won't be a lot. Yes, I'm still gonna be posting to YouTube right now, but I'll get more active next month. You feel me? So I appreciate everything. Appreciate all the questions, all the support. MGT, we in the building. I'm definitely see you guys on the next one, bro. Peace.